Alright, guys. Season 5 from Modern Warfare 2 officially announced. This is the launch trailer. I got some other graphics pulled up. We're going to kind of go over it. I'm very excited. This looks like to be a pretty heavy amount of content, which is good compared to a lot of things we've had. So very, very, very excited for this. So we're gonna start with the trailer, and then we'll kind of break some things down. I'll let the trailer play all the way through though.
Shadow himself. Heard you died in a tank in South America.
What else you heard?
Like you said, this season looks so good. Finally. So my first initial thought, obviously, Graves survived the tank that we thought we killed him in the main campaign. So that's the first thing. This guy looks kind of ominous, kind of badass. You know, definitely the villain, but looks sick. I think. Obviously, you can see there's some more Black Cell stuff in there. You can find it. There's all sorts of stuff. This guy right here. This, yeah, right here, Black Cell. New blueprint, looks like, some dude Shadow Company. So obviously we're getting blueprint stuff, which, given, they love their blueprints. More specifically, they love their bundles. I'll have to say, a lot I noticed, like in this scene, it seems like a lot to do in the trailer. Obviously with shadows, but with light cycles. I don't know if they talk about that anywhere in anything we have to see here. Kind of glance through, but I wanted to kind of get a fresh take on some of this. I'd be interested to see a day-night cycle either in Warzone or even like multiplayers if they have a 50-50 chance to be night or day. I think that could be sick. So here we kind of got the graphic. You'll see as I scroll up and down that it brings this bar with me at first. We'll go over here. I have it up on their Twitter. So for Warzone, obviously it's pretty big mode. Most people play. I used to play it a lot, so obviously I'm big into this still. Dirt bike, MRAP. Those two new vehicles I think are gonna be sick. I think the dirt bike's gonna add a lot of variety, kind of like PUBG motorcycle. I don't know if you guys ever, if you know, you know. The MRAP's kind of sick. 'Cause, it's like an armored truck, but looks like a lot more cover. So that could be interesting, but could also be super annoying. That just depends for sure. These weapons right here, it's hard to see right here, but they're highlight and they got little nuke symbols on them. These are the actual rewards for getting a Warzone nuke. Sick. I don't think I'll ever be there, but it is a badass reward. Adding some new modes, Fort Resurgence, Armored Royale. I'd assume that'll use that MRAP a lot, obviously. Fort Resurgence, I'm not really sure exactly what Fort, maybe, home base type style. 2023 reveal event. This is a big thing coming this season. It's in season, obviously. We're going to assume mid-season update. Not totally sure. That's where they'll announce Modern Warfare 3 or Call of Duty 2023. Supposed to be an in-game thing. You're supposed to fend off enemy forces. That's kind of what this season's kind of playing into. You fend them off, secure the chemical weapon, and then exfil with it. You'll probably get like special cutscene or something. I'd suspect maybe calling card and stuff. DMZ got some new stuff. Disguise, Battle Revive, Scuba Gas Mask, Revive Box. And then some new missions and Urgents. I don't play DMZ much, so I don't know what a lot of that is. Battle Revive, I would assume, maybe more health or something, kind of like Battle Rage, but maybe a little more figured out, or if you die while you're activated, maybe you revive yourself. Disguise, maybe like a ghillie or something you could find. Maybe you had to use UAVs. Not sure. Scuba Gas Mask is kind of cool. I think that was very interesting. I think that's more of a test for if it'd work in regular Warzone. I don't know. That's interesting, though. Revive Box, I'd assume some do a self-revives as well, or like everybody else can pick them up. Multiplayer, got a couple more maps coming. Looks like we got 3 6v6 and 2 gunfight. I don't play gunfight at all. One's in season, two at launch. I do hope one of these is something that can go into ranked. I think ranked really could use some more maps. I think it would freshen it up again, Some more game modes: big capture the flag, gunfight variants, havoc. Not sure what either of those two are. Well, obviously capture the flag. Havoc. I don't know. Has a little like atom symbol. So that could be a lot of things. Events, faction showdown, 8-4, 8-16. I mean, that obviously maybe could be the in-game event. I feel like they wouldn't say in season and then put this with dates though, so I don't know if that would carry over. Um, Vehicle challenge event, they do their challenges. Doesn't really mean much. Camo challenge event, usually I feel like will have something to do with that, but could also have something to do with the reveal event possibly. As you can see down here, if you look around, this is what's most exciting, I would say. So weapons, first of all, we got the FR Advancer, basically the FAMAS, the Crack 300, what is that, the W2000 or WA2000, M13C AR. This one intrigues me because there's already an M13B and it's also in the AR category. So I don't know how that'd work. You'd assume bigger bullet maybe, but wouldn't that put it in like a battle rifle category? Because I don't know where you go from 5.56 to 308 or whatever. New pistol looks like a pretty simple, like an M19-esque pistol for sure. A suppressor integrated MP5. I don't know guns super well, so I'm not gonna say I know, but that could be kind of fire because if it has a suppressor built in, you might be getting your extra range or whatever, and then you just got to counteract it with like damage fall off and stuff. So that could be super cool. Here you can kind of see a better look at the FAMAS. These are the ISO and the TAC 56. That's nothing new, but this also in the back here you can see the dome is on fire, and there's another graphic where the part of it's destroyed. So I think that's kind of showing like the map is going to get pretty tore up, and knowing the gas event thing coming up also could be sick. Adding some daily logins, that's kind of neat. Something cool. 50 years of hip hop celebration. So you got Snoop Dogg, Nicki Minaj. This one's pretty much been guaranteed to be 21 Savage. So all those I think really neat, really cool. Not necessarily something I necessarily care about. I'm indifferent. I think could be sick. Could also be whatever. Shadow Company theme skins. I like the dark skins are always cool until you get with like a rose skin and then it's like fuck. Black Cell. I've yet to buy Black Cell. I don't think I will. I love Call of Duty, but because I love Call of Duty so much, I will not buy things like that. I try to avoid buying passes as well, so I don't know. But it does look sick. He does come with this little dog, and it's part of his finisher when he's not finishing, like doing an assassination. He carries him on his back of his belt, so I think that's kind of cool too. Here's the guy we were talking about, Oz with the dreads. Got Graves. Got Mila, this chick right here. Velican. Got Velican, and then Mace. It has Mace blacked out, so we don't know if he's getting something special or what. One of these gunfight maps over here you can't really see because my camera, and I don't think I can move my head at all. But it's Canal, but it's at night. It's a gunfight map as well. Canal, if you played it, one of the newer maps. It's kind of an interesting, kind of fun map. And I'll kind of go down from here and see kind of their highlights on it all. So, here's our maps. We got the Punta Mar, Strike, Lounge, Canal, and DRC Zone 1. So, kind of get some little screenshots of them. Kind of looks sick. I like the look of this one. Lounge, I'd assume is this. So it does say that's a gunfight, but that's alright. Canal, also the gunfight. I don't think there was any pictures of DRC 1, so that's unfortunate. Here's Dome, the W2000, like I was talking about. Weird sniper. I don't remember if it's any good. I'm not familiar enough with it for that, but there's him again. Not sure what this guy's carrying. Maybe the M13, or it kind of looks like just M4. Here we see the dirt bike kind of cruising up. There's the MRAP right there. It does kind of look like a little more sand dune than we're familiar with. So I don't know if this is on a multiplayer map or because there's hints of a new Warzone map in MW 3, so Los Alamos. So who knows? Maybe this is the screenshots from that. I guess I'm not sure. I'd have to be a little more familiar. Here they talk about the DMZ stuff, the battle revive, self revive, scuba gas, disguise field. Oh, it's a field upgrade. Okay, well that at least answers that. New missions and stuff. I do have the blog post pulled up as well, like I was saying. Here it kind of shows it with just red light because we, like I confirmed more for 3 leak that's kind of what it's going to be. Doesn't show it here, but in some of their graphics you can see this dome destroyed. You can kind of see fire and stuff from over here too, like the sparks and embers. Some close-ups of the gun, the FAMAS like we were talking about. W2000. The M13C. Oh, 300 blackout right there. I guess our size. Interested to see. So I'd imagine this thing's got a kick like a mule though. Hopefully it's like the M13 regular where it shoots like a laser. I do hope for that. That's why I was like the M13. We got our boy Snoop with his blueprint. Snoop Dogg does look pretty fire. Obviously I don't really care about the pot leaves and stuff. That's kind of whatever. But I think like the gold and blue embroidery and stuff looks sick. Very excited to see that in game. I guess more than anything. This kind of talks more about the factions and stuff. Complete challenges, rewards for things like calling cards, emblems, tier skips, vehicle skins, and weapon blueprints. That's kind of nice. Cool little shotgun blueprint here. Weird little PDSW blueprint. This guy's gun just looks stock. That also looks stock. More prestigious. Which is crazy. I play this game a lot, and I'm only 650, so I mean, obviously not enough, but 900, 950, 1,000, 1,050. New prestige emblems, absolutely sick. These two are, I think, personally, I think this is, I hope it goes this to this, because this is sick. I think this is also pretty sick. This is pretty sick. That's kind of whatever. Blueprint, it's alright. If you like that colorway, I think it's really, really cool, but Black Cell guy here, here's what I is. From my understanding, his name is Arthur, yeah. Operator Arthur and his pet Merlin. And then he's got this kind of badass W2000 blueprint. I like the look of the helmet, kind of reminds me of like Halo Reach vibes. And these are just kind of whatever, but and then like I said, we got the blog post pulled up. I don't think it talks about anything we didn't really talk about there. It kind of talks a little more about the maps. I do, like I was saying, I do hope one of these is like either Punta Mar. I think could be cool. Like these look like a lot more light and moods. From my understanding, these take place in Los Alamos as well. And like I said, Los Alamos is a new Warzone map, so kind of integrating it slowly, so it's a little more of a familiar area. Because MW3 is supposed to be more like Desert War-ish, or Desert Storm, I mean. So I can see it. DRC 1's kind of, this reminds me a lot of Black Ops stuff. And like you see your little drone, and it's like a little drone factory. It looks like an arms factory, which reminds me a lot of I think it was BO1, maybe it was BO2. But those buildings and stuff, you get or that map, multiplayer map that was the drone assembly factory. Havoc launch. Oh, this is talking about the game mode. Has a couple different stats and stuff. I'm not sure. I don't play multiplayer that much. I'm kind of just steering clear of some of this stuff. I mean, I do play multiplayer, but like not just like these special game modes. Big capture the flag, gunfight variants, face off, which is 4v4. Pretty much what mid is, but I assume when you die, you die. Or kind of what ranked is. I meant sorry. Warzone overview. Calling all champions, Vondale's Champions Quest, Open Season 5, assemble a squad, prepare to put together a new plan for the victory in Vondel, new free features in BR and DMZ, free vehicles, several new DMZ features, and first details on the reveal event. Revving Reloaded, hold down the 4 prepared for Armor Road Royale, kind of what we were talking about earlier with the MRAPs and stuff. Here's a little closer look at the nuke weapons. I do think they're sick, I do think it's absolutely fantastic, but, oh, I ain't got the guns for that, I ain't got the gunny for that, you know? MRAP, a little closer look of it. Does have a gun on top of it. I assume somebody's got to be in a gunner seat. Kind of looks like a remote controlled gun, so not sure. The dirt bike, as you can kind of see there too. DMZ conflict intensifies. DMZ stuff. Call of Duty reveal event. Literally didn't show anything else except that it's an upcoming reveal. Looks like most of it, there's a lot of content. This is me just kind of skimming to kind of summarize. Don't do these season videos very often, so I'm trying to like work with it. You already know Black Cell, $30. You get COD points, whatever. Yeah. The FAMAS, I'm excited. I hope it's good. I hope it's not dog shit. I feel like sometimes they add like several guns that just really blow. This, I don't have anything crazy that I think about this. It might be one of those like crazy kooky guns, though. It's good to mix it up, kind of, because with the intervention and everything. But yeah, there's the season. There's Mila. There's Arthur. Looks like he's carrying maybe the M13 right there. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, I'm very excited. That's where we're at. Yep, August 2nd. So that's when it goes live. That's when we can tear it up, try things out, see what kind of game modes go to ranked. Hopefully, like I was saying, I do hope we get a couple, at least one of those maps goes to ranked. That's more of a personal thing. Obviously, I think ranked is good how it is, but would not be upset with some more content for it. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for all the support.